Do you want to just like finger comb your hair?
Hey everyone! Welcome to our BuzzFeed taste test. It is 2013 and we're ready to eat some food. This is my sister Lauren. I don't know if I'll post this, but I do.
What's the point of saying that?
So Lauren has been living in Canada for
About 18 months.
in Canada they have
And everywhere internationally outside of the US.
oh, big T. They have better food. But in Canada and everywhere outside the US, Kit Kat is not owned by Hershey, aka my least favorite type of chocolate. They're owned by Nestle, which has really dank chocolate. So for Christmas, Lauren got me 8 different kinds of Kit Kats, which I don't think America even has 8 different kinds of Kit Kats. And these are like not even all the ones that Canada has. These are like specialty, amazing Kit Kats. I've only tried one flavor because we're waiting to do this, but the rest of them I'll be trying blindly right now on air. This is live. Welcome to my live stream. I wanted to try them with Lauren because she got them for me.
And we really wanted to like get into our thoughts on these flavors and compare them and like make this video to remember this experience and what these taste like, and I don't know why I would ever eat an American Hershey's Kit Kat again after this.
I like Hershey's Kit Kats. Kit Kats are one of my favorite candies, but the chocolate of Hershey's is just really bad. I don't like to eat it. It makes me feel weird.
If you can do the dark chocolate, that's like an okay option for Kit Kat. And Kit Kat is also my favorite, but I've just had enough of the Nestle ones to like never really want to eat a Hershey's one. Okay, so do you want to start with the one that you already opened?
Yeah. You better stop!
Tiramisu. Hopefully you can see. It says espresso and Also, Cocoa Plan is written on every one of these Nestle Kit Kats. I haven't really read a lot about that, but I'm pretty sure it signifies how much better this chocolate is than Hershey.
Yeah, cocoa's really where it's at. It smells so good. I can smell like the wafers,
wow.
And they already smell amazing. I've already opened this, but we'll open it up a little bit more.
Just I would say open it up all the way.
Oh, whoa.
So we can see.
Just hold it down.
Okay.
We have alternating
Tiramisu.
the mascarpone and the espresso. It smells really so good.
Wow, it smells like if you open a jar of like Nescafe instant coffee. That's what it smells like to me.
It also I like the wafer scent I'm getting a lot. It's like if you put like wafers just with tiramisu and just like wafted the scent towards you.
Wow.
I'm like my mouth is
Smells
water.
like, I don't know, it smells really good.
I think somewhere on this package it recommends eating, it's like they're great by themselves or great together, and last night I did both and can confirm.
So are we doing one at a time?
I think I want to do half of each of
Okay.
one and then we'll eat them together.
Okay, so let's start with the mascarpone.
Yeah, or however you say it.
Wow.
So good. You not into the mascarpone?
No, I really like it. I mean, I think the espresso was getting in there a good bit.
There is like a layer of chocolate on the bottom. Take note. So
I can't even tell you what it tastes like.
it does remind me of tiramisu. Yeah.
Yeah.
And like you would think it's like white chocolate. It's not white chocolate like flavor at all. I hate white chocolate.
Yeah.
I was worried about that when I opened this, but it is super good.
So should we go in for the espresso?
Yeah.
I wish I could explain better what I was tasting, but I just can't right now.
We're not experts.
I almost feel like I got more espresso flavor in the first one. And this is the more like milk chocolatey flavor.
Yeah, it is very chocolatey. They're not like mind-blowingly different, but I do think there is like a...
It's different.
Yeah.
It seems different.
They're not just like masquerading as different. I think there's like more like a deepness to the flavor of the mascarpone one.
Yeah, because I think there's more coffee in that one to me somehow. Or I don't know, it's like coffee vanilla.
So really good. I think the white one is my like favorite though.
Yeah, it's pretty good. All right.
Eating them together in the traditional layered tiramisu way.
I feel like I can't get like access a mental touchstone for like the last tiramisu that I ate to be like to compare.
I think I eat actually a lot of tiramisu for the average person. If there's tiramisu on a
it does
dessert
taste
menu,
like tiramisu.
it is very tiramisu-y. It's just weird because like the flavor is like basically there, but the texture is so not the same. That it's like my
Right.
brain is like, what am I eating?
But it's like that great Kit Kat texture.
Yeah.
I feel like you're still getting like a good amount of milk chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever like the coffee flavor is in there is like really nice.
Really solid. I feel like I never have eaten like a basic candy bar that has like coffee in it. Like there's no like.
Oh, see, Canada has all these different. That is what
Is
tastes
that
like.
Tim Tams? Do Tim Tams have
No,
coffee?
Well, Tim Tams are Australian, I'm pretty sure. Canada, which I think is this one is actually from the UK. They have a lot of candy from the UK and Canada. They have Coffee Crisp. It actually tastes exactly like this, basically. It's just like coffee and milk chocolate and like a lot more wafers, thinner wafers, like those wafer cookies, like
Yeah, I love those.
that. Like if you're into this, try Coffee Crisp.
Recommendation.
It's kind of like a thick candy bar, wafer candy bar.
So that was tiramisu. We're gonna wrap her up.
Next one.
I just thought all the footage of the chewing. I'm gonna have to edit it out. It's gonna be like me, like,
I would cover my mouth.
oh, she's polite.
I have two that come in these bags, like pouch-like bags. I'm not sure. Oh, 7 wrapped bars. All right, never mind. I kind of thought they were like cookies or something. All right, pardon me.
Well, the packaging is like really
Whoa.
cute.
Will that smell hit ya?
I don't know if I'm picking it up.
It's like caramely, I think.
It is very caramely.
We should just do one right now.
Yeah,
or-
I don't want to go crazy. If I have to eat all these Kit Kats, I'm gonna throw up. Lauren elected to not eat lunch first so that she wouldn't destroy herself.
I needed to be like hungry.
I elected to eat lunch so that I would have food in my stomach that was not just Kit Kats for the rest of the day when I'm laying in my bed thinking, why did I do this?
there's only after this there's only
The rest of them?
wait 6 more. Is that possible?
This
Yes.
smells so caramely. Can you smell that?
It smells like if you like open a bag of Domino sugar, like and
Yes.
should we
Beautiful.
break off a piece of this Kit Kat?
Break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar.
Oh, okay, so there's a lot of weird stuff happening here for me.
It's really crunchy.
It has an extra crunchiness in it. Maybe it's like caramel crisp is the flavor. There's like extra like cookie crunch in these ones, I think.
Okay.
It doesn't really taste like the caramel smell to me.
No, it smelled really like pure
It
caramel.
tastes kind of weird.
I'm getting the aftertaste of caramel though.
I think
I
it's
could-
not gonna be my fave. I don't think.
I mean, I didn't really expect this one to be my fave, even though I do love caramel things. But I feel like if like with all the options we have, like caramel's like not like a strong
Yeah.
contender for me.
Yeah.
We'll maybe eat the caramel ones later, but I'm not like super excited to finish the whole thing like I was with it.
I feel like I need to get like a second opinion, but the first impression was really not great for me, and
Yeah, I
the
think I need
extra
to finish
crunch was like just super unnecessary and almost too crunchy.
Yeah, because like Kit Kats are like they're the right amount of crunchy. I feel.
And it doesn't even feel like a cookie. It just feels like extra. Oh, all right, I'll do it.
It's just not great.
Okay,
Being used to the flavor
second-
does change things.
on second, like the crunch is like kind of okay for me. The flavor is like too over the top and too like fake.
Yeah.
So honestly, would not recommend this.
It's weird how like real the flavor of the tiramisu was versus this caramel, which is kind of like a simple flavor to get right.
It's kind of like burnt cookie crumble. I love Oreos and cookies and cream, so yeah, I have high expectations. I think that because it's like this cookie crumble, like it's supposed to be like an extra cookie with the wafers. Like, I mean, obviously that seems like a good pairing with like Oreo cookies.
Yeah, it's better than just like random crunch.
Oh, the packaging of these is real nice.
They like look classy.
Look at that.
Like the bright red Kit Kats here is just like,
and like look how they did them in the bag. They like they did
they're like in a row.
there's like 3 red and then like 3 where the blue was on
Oh
top.
my gosh, that's like it's too nice. I don't deserve it.
All right, Canada. All right,
Smell.
you wanna break it? Oh, smell.
I'm not getting any Oreo, but I think those are hard to
What
smell.
am I getting? It smells good to me.
Yeah,
All right.
it smells like realer chocolate then.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Ooh, yes. Break off a
Here
piece
we
of that
go.
Kit Kat bar.
I'll break it.
I couldn't find the Oreo, and then I found it.
I feel like there's maybe some like weird fake flavors infused in here. It's not as crunchy as the caramel cookie thing.
No. which I'm enjoying.
Like, not at all. It's almost like the last sip of hot chocolate.
Oh, that's true. You're really good at like comparing tastes.
I'm taking this so seriously. Internet.
I'm pretty good with like visual analogies, but like Lauren's really killing the taste. It does taste like the last sip of hot chocolate. It's like, it's kind of like a little bit more gritty
it's
and
kind of like
intense.
if you like crumbled an Oreo into. I've also had several cookies and cream hot chocolates recently with a lot of like Oreo pieces in the bottom. So like, yeah, if you it kind of reminds me of if you had like Oreo crumbles at the bottom of like your hot chocolate and kind of like sipped a bunch of them right at like the last sip with all the like concentrated hot chocolate mix.
That is pretty legit.
The initial bite tastes just like your average Kit Kat. Like,
yeah. I feel like if I got this as a regular Kit Kat, I would be like, oh, it's just like a good Kit Kat. But there's like a little bit extra.
I'm getting like, a little bit of the extra texture, but like not a crazy amount of crunch, which is good. I feel like for me, as I'm like not so into like milk chocolate, even though this is better than Hershey's, like that's where my struggle is going to be in this taste test, just like having a lot of milk chocolate.
Also, fun fact, I just had a big meatball burp. So I'm having a lot of experiences right now. I think this might be my favorite if it beats tiramisu.
Can we look at this packaging though?
It's so cute. I don't know if this has autofocus, my phone, but like,
sorry,
I'll put in a picture if it doesn't. But like, super cute, like just like fun. The cream I'm a little bit worried about, but the cookie smash, I love anything mint.
Can you just read that title again?
Mint creme and cookie smash, dark chocolate.
It's pretty like. By the packaging, it's like pretty ambiguous about the cookie, but again, I feel like it could be like Oreo adjacent.
I don't think so.
No?
No.
With the little like cream and...
Because it's like creme.
Wow.
It smells real good.
It looks pretty thick.
It's super thick. That's huge.
I want to smell it. Oh, it is brick. It's very minty.
Super minty. I'm really excited about that. I don't know how you feel about it.
No, I'm into it. I like mint chocolate.
These are the thickest Kit Kats I've ever seen. I don't know if the other ones would be this thick.
I'm gonna say the last Canadian Kit Kat I had, someone got me as a gift. It was as big as that tiramisu one, I think, maybe bigger. And it was dark chocolate, and it was the thickest chocolate I've ever had on a Kit Kat. It was like very hard to bite and to break. Smells kind of like a York peppermint patty.
But sort of thin minty. And thin mints are the best Girl Scout cookies.
I mean, sort of junior minty, like...
No. I don't like junior mints.
Oh, I do.
I love a thin mint.
I'm the most, like, scent... Sorry to take so long talking about this.
No. I'm into it.
The most, like, thing, like, this scent is making me remember is just, like, York peppermint patty. Like, the shiny silver wrapper. This, to me, has super high marks for texture and, like, mouthfeel.
I think I don't want more crunch in a Kit Kat. That's why the last two I was like,
The chocolate is a lot thicker. It's dark chocolate. But, like, not too thick. Like, you can easily bite it. Yeah. Like, the bite into it was, like, so nice.
It is, like, it's thin minty, but with, like, the mint of a York.
I feel like the mint isn't, like, super what I'm looking for in, like, a mint chocolate. It's pretty much like York.
It's like an Andes candy. I'd say it's like that mint is close. I'm going to quickly address some internet discourse that I've seen lately. That people, like, don't like mint things. That is an opinion I cannot even entertain. I love mint things. And mint chocolate is great because, like, chocolate can be, like, a very harsh thing to eat. With the mint, it balances everything out. So it's like you haven't eaten anything. Or, like, you've eaten something that's made your day better. Which this just has. It's very cleansing after eating, like, all these heavy things.
I mean, I think for me also the alternation off of milk chocolate into dark chocolate was like, it's just like not that same kind of like sugary-ish milk chocolate.
Milk chocolate doesn't sit in the mouth well after you've eaten it.
Yeah, that is very true.
They're just milk, honestly. Even almond milk.
It kind of like coats your mouth.
Yeah.
Sorry if I'm being too disgusting for this video. I'm trying to be as descriptive as I can.
Honestly, I'm like really into your descriptions. Does this one beat tiramisu for me? Not quite. I think the variety of tiramisu is like so great that I'm like gonna keep that one at my top spot right now.
I don't even think I can do a comparison right now.
Oh.
That was good. I feel like I don't know what I would want different with the mint. Like, it's just like not my favorite mint.
The flavor of the mint, not like more or less, but just like a different kind.
Yeah, the flavor of the mint. Yeah. This was a good amount of chocolate, I think. And like the exact like what you want of the Kit Kat biscuit.
Kit Kat wise, great. Having a very fun time.
So good at this.
I want to break into the senses
Just show that packaging again, man.
Like, can you believe? Can you believe?
I'm very excited to open it and like see how fancy this is. We're about to get into the Kit Kat Senses box,
We had to pop that baby open.
which is a collection, as we said, of truffle, hazelnut, and salted caramel. I don't know how I say caramel. Look at this. Look at this.
Also, like, Whitman's sampler could never with this map of what's going on inside.
Very clearly labeled, which is a huge plus. So which one do we want to go with first? So there's 8 hazelnut, 4 salted caramel, and 4 truffle.
I think we should go for salted caramel, because I think I'll like it the least.
Yeah.
I don't
This looks
that.
like a good thickness level of chocolate.
This is salted caramel also.
Oh, salted caramel too. It's not too strong. There's like I think there's like the flavor bit on the top, and then like your standard Kit Kat biscuit down here. Not like overwhelmingly amazing, like flavor wise, but like pretty good. You get really like a perfect amount of salt to me. It's like not too salty. It doesn't like hang on, but like you get it pretty quickly. The bite and like I feel like structure is like the same as those ones. I think like same like thickness, and you have like the flavor you kind of bite into, and then the wafer. Not even that strong caramel.
I'm just, like, not loving the caramel ones in this collection, or in, like, general. I don't know why. The salt is good.
Salt is
And
good.
it's definitely way better than the caramel crunch.
Like,
crisp.
a lot better. Okay,
A lot
those
better.
2, like, cookie ones tasted like they had, like, these weird, like, kind of chemically flavors in them.
Maybe it's, like, to get the crunch in the wafer.
The cookie
That's
or
big tea.
something. This doesn't have any of that. It's, like, pretty, like, mild. Like, if you bit into it, it's, like, the same, like, the good Nestle Kit Kat chocolate and, like, the same wafer. Like, other than, like, the little bit of the salt and, like, the different kind of, like, creamy, like, texture part at the top, like, you might think it's, like, basically, like, a regular Kit Kat. Like, the caramel is, like, not super there, but for me, that's fine.
Yeah, the salt is really good. It does, like, play nicely. But it's just, like, there's not, like, a huge amount of flavor. Which, like, if you're, like, not into that kind of flavor, it's, like, a better deal. But, like, I want, like, them to commit to the flavor, like, a lot. Which, I don't know, like, it's because sometimes you commit and it doesn't work out. But sometimes, like, you get the tiramisu and it really does work out and I'm really into it.
I mean, I feel like one of the best ways you could do caramel would, like, be, like, almost like a Rolo or something. Like, put the actual caramel in there. That would be really good.
Or, like, the wafers are caramel flavored.
I think you would get more of that fake chemical-y flavor if you did that.
Potentially. But I feel like, again, caramel is a little bit easier to get flavor into something because it's just, like, sugar. I don't know if I'm just, like, making this up. I'm not a baker. Please don't, like, candy maker community, don't come after me.
Okay, so the hazelnut is the largest quantity in here.
Which is kind of like a weird choice.
I mean, hazelnut is so big, I would say, especially in, like, international candy bars, in my experience. These are cute.
I love the green.
I just really like the structure and, like, thickness of these. I'm betting it's going to be similar to a Kinder Bueno, or however you say those, if anybody's had that, which is, like, a hazelnut and milk chocolate and, like, some wafer in there, which are, like, pretty popular in Europe.
I didn't think I'd be able to smell the hazelnut, but you do smell it.
Yeah, it's
That's
really,
really
nice. Ready?
Yeah.
It's basically like Ferrero Rocher.
And this one, a lot of the salted caramel one, the top part wasn't chocolate or wasn't, like, smooth. It was more, like, crunchy, not gritty, but, like, not, like, soft and smooth. But this is, like, a lot more smoothness, which I'm really into.
It's, to me, basically, like, exactly like a Kit Kat Ferrero Rocher.
It's very
like,
not
on
fake
point.
tasting.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, a lot of other ones, like, there is, like, an element of, like, oh, this isn't, like, a real flavor. This feels a lot more, like, grounded.
Basically, if you like Ferrero Rocher, you'll like that. And again,
I think if you like Kit Kat and you're not allergic to nuts, you'll like that too.
And again, well, yeah, these ones, like all these ones I keep talking about, there's like a thicker layer of chocolate along the bottom, I think. Or like, that's what it seems like. Like it's a bit thicker on the bottom than like a normal Kit
There's
Kat.
like a little tier of
and
chocolate.
like, I think I just really like that. I don't know
we
why.
haven't eaten any the way that Kourtney Kardashian eats them.
I cannot do that. I've like tried doing that in my real life and just like such a mess.
So
That
if
I, like,
you let
never
chocolate
do
just
that.
melt on your hands and you're like not disgusted, I think you have a problem. Also, please look up the way that Kourtney Kardashian eats a Kit Kat. It takes her like 5 solid
It
minutes.
takes like so long and just be so messy. You'd have to have like a very cold Kit Kat to start it and like not melt, especially a Hershey's Kit Kat.
But you couldn't like peel anything if you like had a cold Kit Kat.
I just feel like it would be like melting all over your fingers. I don't know how she does it.
How do they do anything? Anyway,
Moving
espresso
on.
biscuit and
I'm
ganache.
so excited for this.
I'm pretty sure this is gonna be great. Like, if this tastes like not great, I'm gonna be
I'm
really surprised.
nervous because I'm so excited. 'Cause I just want it to be so good. Like, I love coffee flavored desserts. Oh, let me get that.
The espresso is real exciting.
It's very similar to it's basically the same
Tiramisu.
as that smell of I'm so
Thick
excited
boys.
about this structure. This is my ideal Kit Kat structure I'm learning.
They're almost hard to break.
Okay, can I say something else dumb?
Yeah.
Similar to, like, a weird way to eat it. Every one of these, I don't know, like, maybe it's just how, you probably did the same thing, but it's like, I've had these, like, half sections, and you get it, and, like, I kind of, like, just line it up, like, under my teeth, and, like, my teeth, like, bite right into the center, and, like, that's just, like, very satisfying with, like, this structure, I think, and, like, the way the flavor is.
I'm gonna try
You,
that.
like, bite through a soft layer, 2 wafers, and then the thick bottom chocolate layer. It's great to me. I just don't know why. That was, like,
Your
very
methods.
detailed, but I really am into it.
It smells just like a lot like the tiramisu one, but I think it's gonna
Yeah.
taste a little bit more like deep. And this is dark chocolate versus
Dark
that was
chocolate.
not dark chocolate. But I'm not like picking that up as much with my nose. But maybe I'm just untrained.
Alright, ready?
Yeah,
Hmm.
that's super good.
The kind of same, like, espresso-y flavor that was, like, the same as the tiramisu. That's, like, maybe not my favorite. Because, like, a little bit, like, fake. Like, I don't know what I'm looking for, like, how I'd expect them to get, like, the most authentic coffee flavor. But then, like, I feel like as you get into it, there is, like, a deeper coffee flavor, and that, like, and you get the deeper, like, dark chocolate flavor. So, pretty good.
I really like that one. I think the espresso with the dark chocolate is like a really classic good mix.
Like, the dark chocolate is really good. But it's, like, not overwhelming, because, like,
No.
I would say the coffee is stronger than the dark chocolate.
Yeah. And like the coffee tends to like not be as like a stick around flavor in your mouth. Like it's there and it keeps things like bright.
Do we just have one left now?
Yeah, the truffle.
Wow, I'm sad.
These will be around. I'm gonna eat these all week.
Truffle. This is what truffle looks like. Blue.
So cute. I love these packaging so much.
Should we just say real quick? So yeah, I was living outside of Vancouver, Canada. I was at grad school. I had my car out there. So like a couple weeks ago before Christmas, I drove from outside of Vancouver, Canada back to Philadelphia area. So these
How long
Kit
did it
Kats,
take you?
this time it took me like 4 solid days. Anyways, these Kit Kats, yes, have made a journey in my car. I did not declare them at the border. They didn't ask. I don't think that's a problem.
These are illegal Kit Kats.
Maybe I shouldn't say that on the internet.
And, like if they arrest you for Kit Kats, I'd honestly be really happy.
Anyways, I'm very happy that they were like fine in the car. It was like pretty cold, so they just stayed in the car and like didn't get
Ooh, we
melty
should
or
chill
anything.
these.
Yum.
The chilled mint, I would lose
Big
my
into
mind.
that.
Also, Lauren wrapped all of these individually, and like my last 6 or 7 gifts were all Kit Kats, and I was like living. I was like, more Kit Kats!
It was fun.
Did I ask you to bring them, or was I just like...
Sarah and the rest of the family had come a few months ago to Canada, and you kept saying on the trip, we should try a bunch of Canadian Kit Kats, and we never did, probably because no one else in our family cared at all.
Yeah.
And we just forgot, and then, like, I remembered you saying that, but I didn't really think about it, but then I think maybe it was, like, this box that I saw. I think it was this one that I started. I was like, oh, I should buy this. It has 3 kinds in it, and then I kept finding all these different ones at different stores. I was like, gotta get these different types.
I'm also wondering if you can find these kinds in other, cases and boxes, because,
Oh, yeah.
I'm not an expert, but I feel like truffle must be, a kind of, a niche flavor.
Yeah.
Like,
it's
salted
called
caramel
Kit Kat
probably.
Senses. I would imagine these would be very hard to find.
And you didn't see, any other, boxes like this? Like,
I've
a different-
no. Yeah, I think it was even only at this one, smaller grocery store that I saw, this exact box. And I've never heard of Kit Kat Senses, anywhere else.
That name is also just so funny to me, because it's like, welcome to your spa kit. Kit Kat. Spa Kit Kat.
Alright, last one, truffle.
I'm gonna open it before I open it. No, I'm gonna break it before I open it. My mind. Broke off a little bit left of center, but
I'm gonna try your 2-bite.
you can do 2-bite with this bigger one.
Okay,
No,
are you good with that?
Yeah. Okay, smell.
Back to the milk chocolate.
Ooh.
Wow,
You can see the truffle.
Okay, I don't know.
I'm gonna go really up close.
Okay.
Can you see that? The truffle like in that top part.
Close. It's like a lot darker than the milk chocolate, whatever the truffle is.
Smells truffly. Not gonna lie, the flavor is kind of weird. The smoothness, though, pretty tight.
I'm not sure if I'm, like, not getting enough. Like, if I didn't take big enough bites, I'm, like, not getting a lot from the truffle. It's nice.
A little underwhelming for, like, the last one that we're doing.
It reminds me of something. I can't think of it. Also, I feel like there was maybe, like, some little tiny amount of, like, extra texture in the truffle part. I don't know.
Potentially.
Just kind of, like extra chocolatey, basically.
Yeah. I would say
It's good.
I enjoyed it. It was good for just, like, if you wanted a Kit Kat and that's what you had, it'd be like, oh, this is, like, kind of the same thing.
Yeah, just, like, with a little bit of an extra, yeah, like a creamy top center part.
I like that it was, like, the, like, nice melt in your mouth truffle bit, but no, it's not like a Lindor even, like, kind of quality.
No.
But do enjoy. Alright. Lauren, what was your favorite Kit Kat today?
Just trying to remember all of my thoughts and feelings about all of them. We had a lot that I've talked about this too much already. We had a lot that were that same nice structure that I really liked. These ones weren't. These ones were like, were they? I don't know.
Those ones
And the
weren't as good with
tiramisu
texture.
wasn't. The tiramisu was like a regular thickness.
Yeah.
But then like these ones you can see they're like thicker.
Yeah.
Like than and the senses.
Oh, they're very heavy.
Yeah, they're like hefty. So I really liked that structure for them, but then like because we had so many that were that type.
Yeah.
I do think I liked the espresso biscuit one. It probably would be my favorite cuz dark chocolate I like a lot better, and like I like coffee. It wasn't like exactly what I was expecting maybe, but actually, yeah, maybe tiramisu. I don't know. I feel like I'd almost have to go back and try
Tiramisu is definitely my
another
favorite.
one.
It smells so good. Like the way that the flavors like work with each other. It's great alone, awesome together, and like us. Wow, what a great
I don't think
metaphor.
I've ever seen, of all the ones like I would see in Canada, I don't think I've seen another one that like proposed to combine two flavors as like a separate and together thing.
I also think this is the closest to the like kind of Canadian Kit Kat I had last time, which was just mint. It's like the classic, just like a big pouch of it. So I don't know if that's like the familiarity is getting me, but like this really is like, if you're gonna like buy one of these, I would definitely go for this one. Second place for me is probably this bad boy mint creme and cookie smash.
That was good. That was up there for me. I almost want to say that salted caramel.
Wow.
Because I think the salt is like such a nice element for me.
That's probably one of the most different ones. Like, at least in the flavor profile.
These two are like big losers for me.
This one was probably last place.
Yeah.
This one was okay. It wasn't like up to the par with I think the other ones. But like if they sold these in America, I feel like people would be like, oh, I like this one.
I feel like we should have looked like to see where these were produced and stuff like that. This says Ontario, but
Ontario's like almost America.
Ontario. Like if they were different or anything. Yeah, I'm thinking of like if I had seen like other flavors that would have been interesting to try in Canada, but like there were definitely like more of like this size, but like one would just be like a whole big thing of dark chocolate, which is actually I got one of those and it was just like thick dark chocolate. It was good.
I think I've seen like cookies and cream ones.
Yeah, there might be. I think I didn't get that because I thought like this was maybe, yeah. And there was like the mint one, which I never had there, but I had mint in the UK, and those are very good. They sold them as like the tiny like 2 finger bars, and they had a few different of those flavors, and dark chocolate, and they also had like orange in the UK.
Ooh.
So I don't think I ever tried that.
Are you into orange and chocolate?
I don't think so, but I feel like I could appreciate it. Oh my gosh, this is like a totally off topic. I'm like not super into fruit and chocolate. Sometimes raspberry and dark chocolate is really good. I feel like any fruit with chocolate would have to be dark chocolate for me. But I recently had this guy I know makes like, I don't know if you'd call it like bark, but he gets like the pomegranate like gems and then with the dark chocolate, and they're like these big chunks with it. That is like one of the best things I've ever tasted.
Wow.
And like everybody, it was at a Thanksgiving potluck, they were like, these are like, people like couldn't stop eating them, they're so good. And I like don't even think the quality of the chocolate was like that high because it was probably like a melt like thing, but it was dark chocolate and pomegranate. That was amazing.
The only fruit I really like with chocolate at all is like banana, like a little bit, and I'm just like, I really like the fruity fruit, like, you know, like a strawberry. I don't like
strawberry and
strawberries.
chocolate is good. Oh, I can get into that. Not a ton. But...
I'm just like super like that's why you need a map of your Whitman sampler of what chocolate is what. Because if I bite into like a raspberry one, I get really upset.
Honestly, I would rather eat like all of this basically than like a Whitman sampler or a Russell Stover sampler. I just feel like those are never as good as you think they are.
Yeah, I think it's also hard because
Lindt is like an entirely different story because like the quality and like the texture is like so amazing.
Lindt is good, but it's like it's hard for me to eat like more than one or anything after I eat one of a Lindt because it's like I think it just really like sits in me. And I'm just gonna sneeze.
Ah! Hopefully we can edit that out.
No, I can't.
I feel like I want to do a whole second round, but not really, and not on camera.
So if I do post this, let me know if you want to see like more taste tests with like my friends. Like, I'm not really like a taste test gal, but I feel like I had such a fun time filming this. I would like definitely do it again.
This is like such a niche taste test of Canadian Kit Kats. Like you'd have to find something like almost equally unique.
Yeah, well, I feel like a lot of like things with like taste tests are like Japanese Kit Kats or like Kit Kats from like just like a place that you probably wouldn't be able to go to, but like you could get these like if you wanted to like have a little road trip, like
or I mean you could probably order them.
Yeah, but I heard Canadian shipping is kind of rough. But
oh yeah, the postal service is on strike. Last I heard. So
I did not know that. I'm really excited to learn about it more.
I actually don't know anything about it.
But I think that's all we have for you today. This has been my sister Lauren. I've been Sarah. Have an amazing day. Bye! We're such good YouTubers!